Welcome to Infinite Mind Potential, where we explore the depths of human capability beyond mere physical muscle and superficial exterior strength. In a world obsessed with external appearances, we often neglect the silent, invisible engine that truly drives our human existence. True power is not found in the size of your biceps, but in the unshakable resilience of your cultivated spirit. Today, we journey back to ancient wisdom to uncover the secrets of forging a mind that is sharper than steel. We will combine the timeless philosophy of the East with the cutting-edge neuroscience of the West to unlock your potential. Just as the finest steel must go through the hottest fire, your character must be forged through discipline and trials. This is not a path for the weak or the lazy, but for those willing to destroy their old selves. We will explore 4 pillars: Bushido, Shugyo, neuroplasticity, and Ichigo Ichie, to build a complete framework for a superior life. Prepare your mind, for we are about to dismantle the illusions of comfort and rebuild your reality from the ground up. Let us begin with the foundation, the moral framework that holds everything together in the face of chaos and uncertainty. Bushido is often misunderstood as merely a set of rules for war, but it is actually an operating system for life. It provides a compass for navigating the complexities of modern society, ensuring you never lose your way amidst the noise. There are 7 virtues that transform a simple fighter into a warrior of life, starting with the concept of integrity. Integrity means doing the right thing when no one is watching, making decisions based on principles rather than personal gain. Respect is the foundation of all interactions, acknowledging the dignity in others even when you disagree with their specific views. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act correctly despite the trembling of your own heart. Honor is the vivid consciousness of personal dignity and worth, a treasure that, once lost, can never be fully recovered. Compassion prevents strength from becoming arrogance, reminding us that true power is used to uplift those who have fallen down. Honesty and sincerity mean that your word is your bond. When you say you will do something, it is done. Loyalty is the unwavering commitment to your cause and your people, remaining steadfast even when the tides turn against you. When you integrate these 7 virtues, you build an internal fortress that no external chaos can ever hope to breach. In our liquid modern world where values change like the wind, Bushido offers a solid rock for you to stand. It is the operating system that processes every decision, ensuring your actions align with the highest version of yourself. Without this framework, strength is just violence, and intelligence is just cunning. With it, you become a complete human being. The ultimate goal of the warrior is peace, but it is a peace earned through the capacity for great violence. Now that we have established the moral foundation, we must discuss the method of forging this character through intense heat. This brings us to our second pillar, Shugyo, which translates to austere training, or the deep cultivation of the spirit. Shugyo is not just going to the gym. It is a spiritual undertaking that demands you voluntarily seek out suffering. The purpose of this intense training is not to build muscle, but to systematically dismantle the soft voice of ego. Your ego seeks comfort, safety, and validation, but Shugyo demands that you step into the fire to burn it away. It is in the moments of extreme fatigue that the mask falls off, and you meet who you truly are. Shugyo teaches us that the limits we perceive are merely suggestions by a brain that is trying to conserve energy. By voluntarily facing the cold, the pain, and the exhaustion, you reclaim control over your autonomic nervous system and mind. Modern life is designed to remove friction, but Shugyo reintroduces friction to sharpen the dull blade of your human will. Every rep, every step, and every moment of resistance is a hammer blow that shapes your character into something unbreakable. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment, and Shugyo is the daily toll you pay to cross that bridge. Growth only happens outside of your comfort zone. You must be willing to be uncomfortable to become something entirely new. This is not punishment. It is a celebration of the body's ability to adapt and the mind's ability to endure. When you embrace Shugyo, you stop running from difficulty and start chasing it. Knowing that is where the treasure lies. The view from the summit is only sweet because of the struggle of the climb. Without the pain, success is hollow. Treat your body and mind as the ultimate weapon, honing them daily so they never rust from disuse or neglect. Shugyo changes you from a consumer of the world into a creator of your own destiny through the power of will. It applies to everything. Physical training, deep study, and mastering your craft all require the same spirit of relentless dedication. You become the flame that the wind cannot extinguish, a force of nature that persists regardless of the external circumstances. This ancient practice of austere training is not superstition. It is a method that is now backed by modern science. Now we bridge the gap between East and West by looking at the neuroscience of how discipline rewires your brain. Neuroplasticity is the brain's incredible ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout your entire life. When you engage in Shugyo and repeat difficult tasks, you are physically altering the structure and function of your mind. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you strengthen the pathway, making it easier to choose discipline the next time. Think of it as clearing a path through a dense forest. The more you walk it, the clearer it becomes. Repetition creates myelin, a substance that insulates your neural circuits, allowing signals to travel faster and more efficiently. This is how a difficult skill becomes second nature, transforming from a conscious effort into an automatic subconscious instinct. You are strengthening the prefrontal cortex, the CEO of the brain, responsible for willpower, planning, and impulse control. Simultaneously, you are training the amygdala to be less reactive, allowing you to remain calm under intense pressure. This is the biological basis of the samurai's legendary calmness. They literally rewired their brains to suppress the fear response. You also rewire your dopamine reward system, learning to find pleasure in the effort itself rather than cheap, instant gratification. The pain becomes a signal for growth, and your brain begins to crave the challenge rather than shy away from it. This proves that you are not stuck with the brain you were born with. You are the architect of your mind. It is never too late to begin this process. The brain remains plastic and capable of change until your final breath. By starving your bad habits of attention and feeding your discipline, you physically prune away the weak versions of yourself. Visualizing your success also fires the same neural pathways as doing the action, preparing your mind for the real event. Science confirms what the masters knew. Rigorous training of the body and mind creates a superior state of consciousness. With a rewired brain and a strong moral code, we arrive at the final pillar, the mindset of the moment. Ichigo. Ichie is a Japanese idiom that translates to one time, one meeting, reminding us to cherish this unrepeatable moment. Originating from the tea ceremony, it teaches us that this specific gathering will never happen again in exactly the same way. In our distracted world, giving someone your full, undivided attention is the highest form of respect and power you possess. It is about bringing the intensity of a life or death battle into the appreciation of a single, fleeting moment of beauty. When you are fully present, your reaction time improves, your anxiety vanishes, and you perform at your absolute highest potential. This concept aligns with the flow state, where the self vanishes and time dilates because you are merged with the action. Ichigo. Ichie reminds us that we do not have infinite time. Every interaction is a unique opportunity that deserves our best. By accepting the impermanence of life, we stop taking things for granted and start living with a profound sense of gratitude. Mindfulness is not just sitting on a cushion. It is bringing the quality of sacred attention to every mundane task. When you tune into the present, the noise of the past regrets and future anxieties creates silence for your mind. A mind that is present is like a still lake. It reflects reality perfectly, without the distortion of emotional turbulence. Focus is the currency of the new economy, and Ichigo Ichi is the practice that makes you a billionaire of attention. Treat this video, this very moment, as a unique encounter that has the potential to change the trajectory of your life. Bushido gives you direction. Shugyo gives you strength. Neuroplasticity explains the change. Ichigo Ichie gives you the focus to act. You now possess the blueprint for a mind that is invincible, a character that is forged, and a life with purpose. This is not just for samurai or monks. It is for the student, the parent, the entrepreneur, and the artist. The knowledge you have gained today is useless if it remains as information. It must be converted into immediate action. Start small. Choose one discomfort today. Choose one moment to be fully present. Choose one act of integrity. That single choice fires a neuron, begins the myelination, and starts the snowball effect that will transform your entire existence. You have the potential to be more than you are right now, but you must be willing to pay the price. The sun is rising on a new version of you. Will you sleep through it, or will you rise to meet it? Ignite the fire within. Let your actions speak louder than your words, and let your character be your loudest message. Join the ranks of those who refuse to settle for mediocrity, who choose the hard path, because it leads to greatness. Hold on to this feeling of motivation, but know that motivation fades. Only discipline and your operating system will remain. We have given you the map, the compass, and the engine. The steering wheel is now in your own hands. Walk your path with honor. Embrace the struggle with joy. Rewire your mind for success. Live every moment fully. Your mind is infinite. The only barriers that exist are the ones you have allowed to remain in your head. Tear down those walls brick by brick, synapse by synapse, until you are free to become who you are meant to be. The warrior does not pray for an easy life. He prays for the strength to endure a difficult one. Let the storms come. You are no longer afraid of the wet or the cold, for you carry the fire inside. Awaken your potential. The world needs strong men and women who are masters of themselves, not slaves to their impulses. Go forth and conquer your day, not for the applause of others, but for the silent respect of your own soul. And when you have built your strength, use it to lift others. For that is the ultimate expression of Bushido. Deep roots fear no wind. Deepen your roots in these principles, and you will weather any storm that life brings. Be like water, soft enough to flow, but hard enough to cut through rock with patience, time, and persistence. Silence the noise. Find your center. From this place of stillness, all right action and immense power will naturally emerge. Time is your most precious resource. Do not waste another second living a life that is smaller than your potential. Finish strong. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Put your signature of excellence on everything you touch. You are both the sculptor and the clay. Mold yourself into a vessel that can hold the weight of your destiny. Be a lighthouse in a world of darkness. Stand tall, shine bright, and guide others by the example of your life. Breathe in the possibility of the future. Breathe out the limitations of the past. This moment is a new beginning. Your brain is ready. Your spirit is willing. The path is clear. All that remains is for you to walk it. Remember, the sword that is sheathed is often more powerful than the one that is drawn. Master your power. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the depths of the mind and the heights of the human spirit. If this video sparked a fire in you, do not let it die. Feed it with action immediately after watching. Please like this video to help the algorithm spread this message to other warriors who are searching for their path. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Which of the 4 pillars resonates most with you? We want to know. Check out these other videos on our channel to continue your education and keep your mind focused on growth. Subscribe to Infinite Mind Potential and hit the notification bell so you never miss a lesson in self-mastery. Thank you for watching Infinite Mind Potential. Go out there and forge your own destiny. Until next time, stay strong.